Who's the biggest record seller in Canada? Would you guess Elton John, the Rolling Stones, Anne Murray, Gordon Lightfoot, or the Bachman-Turner Overdrive? Well, you'd be wrong. The hottest seller in Canada is a 14-year-old singer most Canadians never heard of, René Simard. None of those others even come close. If you walked into one of the biggest record stores in Canada, as I did, this is the fan reaction you'd get.
I've never heard of him before.
Who? I don't know René Simard.
But it's a different story in French Canada.
Ben, il est beau puis il chante bien.
He sings good and pretty.
Il n'est pas vulgaire.
It's terrific. It's just the star is the best.
René Simard, 14 years old, the million-dollar baby. He's a genuine Quebec superstar and a phenomenon in any language. He's proven to be the biggest entertainment draw in Canadian history, and so far he hasn't touched the English-speaking market. But here he is singing for 200,000 people in Montreal. And it's not only Quebec. He's an international star. Walk down the Ginza in Tokyo as I did, and you'll find this cardboard cutout of René outside Tokyo's biggest music store. Inside, a record display with 14 of his albums to choose from. And that's what Japanese teenagers are choosing. In Japan, René is a major entertainer and TV attraction. René's musical career began in church when he sang in the choir in the village of Saint Petronille on Ile d'Orléans near Quebec City. His father, a cook in a lumber camp, taught all his 7 children how to sing, mostly traditional and religious songs. But René and his brother Reggie, who's a year older, fooled around on the guitar singing songs that Reggie composed, like Ma Mère est un ange.
Tu sais, mon ami, ma mère est un ange, elle est mon espoir, car tu sais, toujours, elle m'a tout appris. C'est pour ça que j'aime maman.
René was an instant hit. His first album sold close to 200,000 copies, the Canadian equivalent of 4 gold albums. So far in his short career, he's sold 1.7 million records. No other artist, Canadian or American, can match his sales record. After Quebec, it was Japan's turn. His managers entered him in the Tokyo International Music Festival, and René, billed as the Canadian sensation, did rather well for himself.
Grand Prix の発表です。大賞です。
The grand prize.
ルネが歌った緑色の屋根。作曲村井邦彦、編曲熊谷浩二。
And may we have will the young man step down here, please?
René had the same effect in Japan as he'd had in Quebec 2 years earlier, even singing in French. But when he began memorizing Japanese lyrics phonetically, he became a huge and instant hit, and the Japanese teeny bopper's heartthrob. So far, he's done 4 major tours of Japan, and his records are selling at the same clip as the Beatles and Rolling Stones in their heyday. His sales of 2 million records in Japan have pushed his earnings so far to well over $1 million. At 14, René has become an extraordinarily poised and sophisticated performer. He can handle the press as well as he can handle an audience. How do you feel about all the girls who scream and holler and try to touch you?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yes, it's fun.
You like it?
Yes, I love it.
René gets more than 300 fan letters a day, and more than 100 of those are now coming from the United States, this following just 2 afternoon television appearances he made there.
René Simard, yes. How are you? Fine, and you? I am an American girl of 30 who is very much in love with you. Oh, it's a pleasure for me. When I first... Yes, I'm right. When I first saw you in 16 magazine, I almost died. Oh. Yeah. You are the most cutest... Stop.
Now the push for the English market is on. Here he is in production of his first appearance in a major TV special. American producers are lining up to sign him for more shows. Johnny Carson, Cher, Howard Cosell. His first English album is due out in a few weeks.
Love will keep us together. Love will keep us together. Love will keep us together.
Frank Pepiat, a producer of American TV specials, describes what impressed him.
His vitality, his showmanship, and when I heard he was 14 years old, I just couldn't believe it. He reminds me of Donny Osmond when he was like 13 or 14. And I think he could be better.
How long have you been learning English now?
About 3 months.
You're learning very quickly.
Yes, because I go to Los Angeles and I listen to the televisions and I have English lesson.
You don't get tired?
No. Yeah, sometimes it's normal, but not like this. But sometimes.
How much allowance do you have?
How much one?
Allowance, spending money every week? How much do you spend?
How much? About $3, $4, $5.
Is this
A good week, it's about $6.
a good week?
Yes.
Is that enough?
Yes.
But do you want to be, when you're all grown up, do you want to still be an entertainer?
Like singing?
Yes?
Yes.
You want to stay in
always,
show
yes.
business?
Oh, yes.
Always?
Yes.